Mic check. We are live. We are live. We are live in the building. My first ever live. Let's see how this goes. My first ever live. Never gone live before. Um, Decided to go live for this video because I kind of want to talk about a couple pickups here, but I do want to talk about something that I recognize. Hey Nate, how's it going, man? Thank you for joining the live. You're the first person to ever join a Y2K live. Easy Gamers, what's up, man? Thank you for jumping in the live. It's like I've never done a live before. Yes, Y2K live. No, this is not a fake video. Y2K has never gone live before. This is like me going live for the first time, but there's something. What's going on, Grail Bound? How you doing? Easy. Justin, what's up? Jesse, Reggie. I don't want to skip anyone. I think I said hi to Nate already. Um, Majed, watching from Saudi Arabia. Man, wow, that's crazy, man. Thank you. Um, look, I'm not gonna take a lot of your guys' time. I'm just doing this live real quick. Quarter Muncher, yo, what's going down? I'm doing this video real quick, live, just because I kind of wanted to get a thought out to the community. Also, I need your guys' help with something as well. So won't be a long live, but I'm just gonna dive right into it. So every time I say that, things are getting dry, somehow like I reverse jinx myself and I find some stuff. So I kind of just wanted to talk about two things. One, I wanted to talk about a few of the things I found today. I need your help in validating a game that I got, because I'm having an issue with one of my games. So if you guys want to comment down below. Nah, I didn't go live by mistake, man. um so I'm gonna ask for your guys' help in this, but then I also, like, as I was kind of like, because I was working today and I was watching a YouTuber talk about Phoenix Resale, and I think I have a theory on Phoenix Resale, but I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on it as well. So let's just not waste any time. Let's dive into it. So while I was out and about, I found three games today. The first is this one right here, Godfather the game. Now I had to go to GameStop to return some games that were not working. So I used the credit from those games to get these three games that you're going to see here. The first is Godfather. Pick this one up because it is complete. It's got the little pamphlet and junk. It's got all this little trash. It's got the map and all that jazz, right? So, like, it's got all that. So I picked this one up. Not a bad deal. I think this was like $14 or something like that. So got that. The game that I was blown away to find was actually Dragon Ball Adventure. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this game, but in my opinion, this is definitely probably one of the best beat 'em ups in the Game Boy Advance library, in my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think down in the comments below. This one is the best for me. Somebody that follows the channel, they said that Astro Boy is actually the best. So you guys can let me know down below if you've ever played either of these games. You didn't say mic check. My bad, right? I should have started it off with a mic check. But yeah, you guys let me know down in the comments which ones you prefer, Dragon Ball or Astro Boy. But this is the thing that I really need your guys' help with. So I picked up this copy of Resident Evil Gaiden. Now, a few folks actually recommended me to pick this game up. And I was like, well, if I run into it, I'll run into it and I'll snag it. Well, I actually ran into it today. And yeah, here it is, right? But I'm having an issue with this game, so I need you guys to explain this to me. Now, at first, I had to take the back off my Game Boy Color, so I'll put that back. But I first tried to play this game on the SP, and it wasn't working properly. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna pop it into a Game Boy Color and see what happens. So I put it in the Game Boy Color, and I'm gonna show you guys what's happening when I try to actually play it. So it starts up, does the Capcom thing, it does that, does the Resident Evil thing, gives me the opening credits, and then it just does that. It just goes black on me. It just went dark on me. So I don't know what this is about. I don't know why it's crashing on me like this. I really don't want to return this because this is a game that I would love to keep in the collection. Oh, hey, what's going on, Destiny? How you doing? Yeah, my first ever live. First ever live. I'm a super novice at this, so don't judge me by my first live. I'll try to do better next time. But if any of you knows what's going on with this, then let me know what's causing the game to crash this way. I'll do it again. So here we go. Resident Evil Gaiden. It's going. It gives me the opening credits. So clearly something's working on it. It gets going. It gets going. It gets going. And then once it goes to the opening credits, boom, crash, done, over. No fun for me. So I don't know what's causing that, but you guys can let me know what you think is going on with that. So if you have any ideas, I have a post on my channel, so you guys can post underneath there. Let me know what you think is wrong with it. And yeah, Deflex1, I get what you're saying, right? Like getting old stuff, that's the danger with getting old video games. Like when you buy older retro games, it's a gamble to a degree because it could go clunky on you, it could cunk out on you. And sometimes even if a console or a video game looks in pristine condition, it could still just go kaputs on you. So um, honestly, if anybody has any ideas or if anybody knows what's causing that, please let me know. Yes, easy. Another game does work. So I did get Mega Man Extreme 2 for the Game Boy Color, and I was playing that. Daffy Duck, what's going on, man? Um, yeah, like I was playing Mega Man Extreme. Mega Man Extreme wasn't working, so I don't know what the deal is. But you guys, if you guys have any ideas, someone suggested changing out the battery. I thought about that too. I may go that route and see if that fixes it, but I'd really like to keep the game. So Jesus, I did open it up. I have my little screwdriver here. I did open it up. Tried to look to see if there was anything wrong with the chips. Um, you know, maybe it's the pins. Yeah. I'm gonna try some alcohol, see if that does it. I'll continue to tinker with it. But would you consider putting your older vids back up with your first when you first started? Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about putting back some of the older videos back up. I did a lot of Switch content when I first started my channel because I was heavy. I was a heavy Switch collector. Like the day ones, you guys know, like it was all Switch for me. So, but we'll see. We'll see. So I kind of wanted to just touch on something here real quick. So when I was getting ready to head out, I saw a content creator. They were doing a video on Phoenix Resale, and they were just like blasting Phoenix Resale. I think I know what the issue is with Phoenix Resale. Like Phoenix Resale gives you the vibe of like a major corporation, but he's just one dude. He's like one guy. So like when you get mad at GameStop, right? Like there's really no one person that you can get mad at in terms of GameStop's practices because you're never gonna see the person at the head. You're never gonna see the person at the top. You're just going to either go to a store, you're gonna deal with an employee who is just an employee, they're just following orders. But you never really get to the top. You don't know who the head person is. Or like at any place of business that you go to, like if you go to like a restaurant, if you have a beef with any type of company, you don't really know who that main person is. And in the case of Phoenix Resale, he has a business and he's openly the face of the business. And a lot of times what people I think hate about big corporations is a lot of times big corporations feel disingenuous. Like they tell you that they're there for you, they're there to give you the best deal, they're there to support you, they want you to be happy, but you really feel like you know they're really not there for you. It's a corporate thing. It's corporate greed. Everybody knows about corporate greed, and you never really feel like all that stuff that they're telling you, that they put their customers first, the customer's always right, the customer's first. I think a lot of times, like a lot of us are kind of burnt out on that. We don't really believe that, right? And I think the thing with Phoenix Resale at this stage of the game is that I think he's promoted retro so much, and he's you know built his platform off of people who are diehard retro fans, that now his approach to everything retro feels so corporate. Like it feels very corporate, which winds up making him seem very disingenuous. So like to me, I think if he just came straight out and was just like, yeah, you know what? It's all about the money for me. This is a business for me. I'm just in it for the money. I think while yes, he might lose some people, I think on another level, a lot of people would just respect him for it because they'd be like, all right, finally, this guy's just finally he's coming out and he's just saying like, yeah, I'm in it for the money. Like maybe he likes games to some level, but everything that he's doing now, if he just said like, yeah, you know what, I like games, but for me, it's more about the money. It's more of a business. I think it might change how people feel, I think, about some of his more recent content. Because, like I said, I think a lot of his more recent content makes him feel like it makes him seem very disingenuous. And I think that's the biggest beef that people have with him. Straight up. There's a lot of resellers out there that are unapologetic. You know what I mean? They resell and they'll tell you, yeah, I resell. Yeah, I'm a scumbag. You know what? It is what it is. But they still have a following. People still follow them. People still like what they do. You're gonna have a following, but I think you just kind of have to be true to you. So I'm interested to know what you guys think. Do you feel like Phoenix Resale navigates the business of reselling like a big corporation when he's just a one-man show kind of, and it makes him seem disingenuous? Would you respect Phoenix Resale more if he just came out and said, hey, I'm in it for the money, you know what, I'm over the nostalgia, I'm over the video game stuff, I'm just building a business here? Because to me personally, from the standpoint of building a business, I respect the dude, bro. I respect him. I respect Chase. I respect anybody that's been able to do it and successfully sustain themselves from it. I respect you because you've proven that you know how to run a business. And business is not friendly. Business is not nice. Business is not there to make you feel good. Corporations don't care about how you feel. It's about the money. And if that's his perspective, then bro, I gotta take my hat off to you, man. From a business perspective, you're killing it. But if your stance is I'm for the community, I'm for the gaming community, it's it's all about the nostalgia, it's all about the love of games. I think that's when you kind of lose people. I think that's when people don't really know how to feel about you because should we take you as a businessman or should we take you as a video game enthusiast? And I think that's where the lines get crossed with him. So that was just a random thought. I didn't want to make a video about it. I had never gone live and I just wanted to go live. I was like, shoot, I've never gone live on my channel, so let me just go live here. 38 people. I was expecting to see like 2 people. I thought it was just gonna be me and Nate just in here chopping it up all afternoon. um but let me see some of the comments here. Let me go back. So try cleaning the cart first. Yeah, I'm gonna try cleaning the cart. Battery issue. I'm gonna try seeing if it's a battery issue. I'll try to do that. If Alvin and the Chipmunks met Frankenstein and Alvin and the Chipmunks meets the Wolfman and had a game for the GameCube, what, and PlayStation? Daffy, I'm trying to see what that. I'm not sure what you mean there, man. Greetings there. The Lion. Hey, what's going on, man? Easy Gamers. Easy Gamer said mission apologize. That's funny, man. Yes, Raytheon, mic check, mic check. Yeah, salute, man, salute. But yeah, look, I'm not gonna keep you guys long. This was a quick one. Again, I've never gone live. I think what I'm gonna try and do is let's see. I wonder if it's maybe if it's an old, Destiny says. I wonder if it's maybe an old battery that's prevented it from loading. You know what? You might be right, Destiny. I'm gonna see. There's a game store not far from me, and I'm gonna see if swapping the battery out will make a difference there. So I'll see what I can do to get that Ninja Gaiden working. But what I'm gonna do, what I think I'm gonna start doing, is I think I'm gonna start setting my camera up. I just got like an old school TV, and I think I'm gonna start just streaming like Genesis playthroughs and like Super Nintendo playthroughs, and I think it'll be a cool way for me to just kind of connect with the Y2K crew and hang out with you guys and and we can chop it up and talk. I know I don't do good with the responding of the comments. And if you've been on the channel for a long time, you know I don't do it because I never want anyone to feel left out. Lately, I have been responding to some comments. I've been trying to get in the comment section a little bit more. But yeah, we'll go from there. Hollywood Albo, thoughts on Rabbit Dude? I don't know what that's about, man. I don't know what that. Hollywood Albo, is this like a retro Albo like spoof account? Is that what that is? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, me and Retro Albo have gone back and forth. I've definitely responded to that dude, man. That dude be trying to punk people out here, man. Get out of here with that nonsense. Hey, dude, I don't want to spam comment, but have you gone to the Oh, nah, I haven't gone to the Sonic Symphony, man. I have not. Something that I'll check out. I'll Google that. I'll Google that. Yeah, easy. Yeah, Albo, man, he pops out of nowhere. But you know what? I respect Albo, and I'm going to tell you why I respect Albo to a degree. And Albo, if you're in here and you're listening, I'm going to tell you this. I respect Albo for the simple fact that at least Albo will come at you straight. You have a lot of people online who sneak this or will try to they'll try to egg somebody else on to talk about you instead of just talking about you themselves. So I respect Albo for that, because at least I know who my enemy is and I can go at you toe to toe. But if you're in here, Albo, man, what up? What up from New York? But yeah, Destiny, Grailbound, Easy, everybody, thank you for jumping in, man. Salute to y'all. Mic check 1 2 1 2. This is the live. I'm gonna try and come on here and do some more streams and make it happen more. But until then, I'll let y'all go. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.